Hello, my name is Janet Sheng. I'm the Community Foundation's Director of Grant Making. This presentation provides an overview of 3 of our popular grant programs. I will share some examples what we look for in strong grant applications, some general tips, and I'll highlight what is new for 2023. The Community Foundation has about 10 other grant programs that accept grant app requests. These grants have narrow restrictions, including specific geographic areas within Monterey County. Each grant program has its own guidelines and funding interests. Information about our other grant opportunities is on our website, cfmco.org/nonprofits/grants. Here is a comparison of the 3 grants we're focusing on today. Community impact grants are open to almost all areas nonprofit organizations address. Community impact grants support various types of expenses, including programmatic, bricks and mortar capital, and unrestricted operating support. Community impact grants are popular because they support many areas and are available each year. We typically receive requests 2 to 3 times more than we are able to support. If your organization has not received a community impact grant before, we encourage you to talk to us before submitting your request. Individual community impact grants typically range between $10,000 and $50,000 and total $2 million per year. Organizational development grants support organizations' efforts to increase their effectiveness and efficiency. Grants typically support an organization's overall efforts, not a specific program. Opportunity grants are relatively small, around $5,000, that support an urgent and unexpected need, or when a small grant can help test an innovative idea or capture a promising opportunity. We award $50,000 per year in each organizational development and opportunity grants, and both are one-time grants, whereas organizations may request a community impact grant for the same purpose year after year. This table shows requirements by grant program. The Community Foundation has made continuous efforts to make the time required to submit grant applications and reports proportionate to the grant size. We ask for a copy of the organization's annual budget and a budget showing how grant funds would be used for all 3 grant programs. If you receive a grant from any of these 3, you will be expected to submit a report describing your accomplishments and the progress made towards the goals and outcomes as proposed in the application. As one of our smaller grant programs, we do not ask you to submit financial statements when requesting an opportunity grant. This, however, is required for organizational development proposals. One new change for 2023 is that we have reframed how we ask about board giving in our community impact grant application. We acknowledge that board members support the organization in multiple ways, and we no longer ask about the amount the board donated. The questions on board giving have been completely removed from the organizational development and opportunity applications. This pie chart shows the approximate community impact budget allocation by program area. Community impact grants are paid by our more than 40 endowed field of interest funds. The field of interest is determined by the donor with their gift. We have restricted funding within each of our 5 program areas. Community impact grants are paid from endowed funds, which grow very slowly over time. Again, we expect to award around $2 million in community impact grants this year. Many of these funds are restricted, either by population, for example, seniors and youth, or by geography, for example, Monterey Peninsula and Salinas Valley. We have a relatively small amount of unrestricted funds. This funding augments some of our program areas where we have limited funding, like arts and environment. Our unrestricted grant funds also make our organizational development and opportunity grants possible. This is a screenshot of our website. On the community impact page, you can download a copy of the grant guidelines, this presentation, see the full list of grant subcommittee volunteers, and view a list of recent grants and more. What do we look for in a strong community impact grant proposal? We're looking for grant requests that address at least one of our funding priorities. Depending on the grant amount, the grant period for community impact is generally July through May. We ask that your proposal aligns with the time period in the grant agreement at the end of the application. We look for an evaluation plan with measurable results. A common weakness is to submit an application that simply says, we will collect information about the number of people who participate, or participants will increase their knowledge. We see you as the expert in your field, and we ask that you share SMART goals that are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time-bound, and meaningful to the organization. This slide notes another change for 2023. Requests up to $20,000 will be reviewed by staff with decisions announced by the end of May. Requests over $20,000 will be reviewed by a subcommittee with their decisions coming at the end of June. The grant guidelines contain a lot of information. There is a description of how grants are selected and examples of ineligible expenses on page 3 of the grant guidelines. Nonprofit and community-based organizations in Monterey County are creative and resourceful. A boost from an organizational development grant can help your organization invest in the behind-the-scenes aspect of your work. We know it can be difficult to shift focus from direct work with the community and the vital program delivery to refine your business plan, for example, or build a system for onboarding and retaining volunteers. We understand that these types of projects can help strengthen an organization as a whole so that you are more able and ready than ever to meet your mission. Strong organizational development applications demonstrate a clear plan for the project and persuasively show how the funded activities will contribute to a significant shift or stabilization. Here are some examples of recent organizational development grants. A full list of last year's grants are on our website. What do we look for in a strong opportunity grant proposal? Opportunity grants support 2 basic scenarios: new efforts and time-sensitive unexpected needs. Opportunity grants are ideal for when a new organization is just starting out or when an organization is launching a new program. Opportunity grants also support unexpected opportunities and expenses. For example, a new partnership or pilot project. Opportunity grants support new efforts. However, if you are a seasoned organization, there is some expectation that you are saving for a rainy day and have some unrestricted funds to support an expansion or pilot effort. If you apply for an opportunity grant for a time-sensitive need, be sure to explain why these unexpected needs could not have been planned for. Please do not apply for an opportunity grant for operating support. Opportunity grants typically support specific project expenses. Most costs are eligible, including materials and staff time. We ask that you plan and itemize these expenses in the grant budget. Opportunity funding decisions are usually made within 2 months. Plan accordingly, since grant funds cannot cover expenses previously incurred before the grant period begins. We have received a few requests that were unable to be supported because we received the grant application too late. Here are some recent examples of opportunity grants. Again, more information is on the website. If you are new to using our online grants manager, we suggest that you read the overview guide and access our online grants manager at cfmco.org/apply. Add administrator@grantinterface.com to your safe email contact list. Automatic messages confirming we received your application and reminding you of report deadlines come from this email. And let us know if any updates need to be made to your contact information. You can access our online grants manager from various pages on our website. look for this Grants Manager icon. Please read the grant guidelines and materials on our website. Answers to most questions are there. If you still can't find what you're looking for, feel free to contact us. Our Center for Nonprofit Excellence offers many resources for nonprofits. Grant opportunities and other resources are regularly shared through our e-newsletter. You can be added to our mailing list from our website. Scroll down to the bottom of the page and look for the e-news sign up. Please contact Esther Figueroa if you have questions about applying for an opportunity grant. Contact Susie Polnazik or Reed Norris about organizational development grants or our Center for Nonprofit Excellence. Contact Joel Hernandez Laguna or me if you have any questions about community impact grants. Thank you for your time and all you do for our community.